Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am going to be giving you some updates on my previous orders from Ecuagenera and from Ecuagenera USA and tropicalsplants.com. I'm sorry for kind of having, taking a long time making another video about my plants. I recently got a new job and I wasn't feeling well last weekend, so this is kind of a late video, but I wanted to show everybody how my imports are doing. First off is my Anthurium warquianum, which is the queen anthurium. I got this back from Ecuagenera back in early September. Unfortunately, she is not doing well. She did fine for the past month and a half, 2 months. And when I got my indoor grow tent, I put her in the grow tent. I put a humidifier, and ever since then, her health has just really gone downhill, which is really a shame because this was really a pretty plant. But I recently transferred her from the leca to a chunky aeroid mix. I did that probably like 2.5 weeks ago, hoping that she'd kind of bounce back. I've been giving her some type of vitamin. I think it's called liquid gold. It's like a supplement you can give your plants. It's not exactly fertilizer. So I have given her some of that, and I've also been giving her some orchid fertilizer at like 1/4 the strength of the recommended dose, hoping, to help stimulate her roots. I know there's some other people on YouTube that also use orchid fertilizer for their queen anthurium. And the next one is going to be my Anthurium regale. I got this from tropicalsplants.com, and he seems to be doing very well. He has one big leaf in the front and he has a smaller leaf in the back. Like I said, I've had absolutely no issues with this plant. I potted him in the same chunky aeroid mix, and I also put a little sphagnum moss on the top of it to keep the humidity in. I'm very happy with him. And the other one is another queen anthurium. I also got this from tropicalsplants.com, and she's doing extremely well. In fact, she has a new leaf coming in, and I'm really happy about that. She's still in the same pot that she came in when I bought her, and I'm gonna definitely have to repot her soon, simply because her roots, I can see some of her roots. She's outgrowing this little pot, but she's been doing very well. Hopefully she continues to stay well. I don't know if I should repot her or I should wait to repot her because I don't want to disturb her. The next one I got was my second order from Ecuagenera. I think this is an Anthurium. Forgot, it starts with a V. I know I'm going to butcher this name. It's Anthurium villanorum or something. It seems to be doing pretty well. Now, it does have a little brown spot right here. I don't think you can see it very well, but I noticed I had put sphagnum moss because she's in leca. Because, I put all my imports, at first I put them in leca. And when I water them either with that plant vitamin, or I put, I think I have another fertilizer called Fox Farm. It's liquid. I put a little bit of that in bottled water or filtered water. And then I just, use the water on my plants. But I had some sphagnum moss kind of to keep the moisture in, and she did not like that. She does not like being wet at all, and that is how she got um that little blemish right there. But all in all, she's doing good, and I'm gonna put her in the chunky aeroid mix. The next one, also from the same order, was my Magnificum seedling, which is doing very well. I've had no issues with her. She had a yellow leaf, I think, when I ordered her, and she still has the same yellow leaf, but all in all, this baby Magnificum is doing very well. And it is going to be repotted with aeroid mix. Now, right here is another queen anthurium. I actually got this. Ecuagenera sent me this after my philodendron Amazon sunset was basically near death when I got it, so they sent me a replacement, and it was doing very well. Like, this leaf is still doing okay, but over the last 2 weeks, this leaf has started to get yellow. I noticed it probably like a week ago, like the tips or her nasal started to get yellow, and then it's just getting yellow and crisping. I don't know what's wrong with it, but I did repot her in the chunky aeroid mix, and I mixed it with sphagnum moss, and I also gave it the vitamin, and I gave it some filtered water with a little bit of the Fox Farm fertilizer. Next off is my philodendron Genevivum, which is doing very well. She just put out a brand new leaf right here. I'm happy about it. It does have a small blemish right here. I don't know what that's from, but otherwise it's doing very well. The next one is the Anthurium crystallinum. This was in the same order. It was my second order from Ecuagenera, and it looks like it's crispy, but actually it's not. It's very soft. It looked like that. I guess it's just damage from shipping, but this is doing very well. And again, I'm gonna repot it from the leca into the chunky aeroid mix. In fact, I think it's starting to grow. A small leaf might be popping up. I hope so. And the next plant that I wanted to show you guys was my other Anthurium regale. This was from my very first order from Ecuagenera. It came with the Anthurium warquianum, and it seems to be doing very well. And it's still in this not leca, it's perlite. My bad. I get leca and perlite confused again. It is perlite. I don't have leca. I don't use leca. At least I don't use it yet. But what I did is I put some sphagnum moss to keep it moist. And she has been doing very well in this. And I don't know if I should just keep her in it since she's happy and I'm feeding her nutrients and keeping her well. But for now, I think I'm going to leave this plant the way it is. The next plant on my list would be my philodendron lilami, or lilamii. A brand new leaf is starting to come up right here. I'm very excited about it. It's doing very well. In fact, it's a little taller from when I first bought it. And notice how the pink leaf, like this leaf was pink When I got it, it turned green. The next plant on my list. The next plant on my list is my Philodendron gloriosum, which is doing very, very well. She is about to put out a brand new leaf. She's doing well. You know, she's still in the perlite. But here's the thing, she's doing so well in the perlite, you know, I don't want to shock her by repotting it in the aeroid mix, because I'm afraid if I repot her, if I try to move her, do anything to the substrate, it might hinder her growth. So for now, I'm just going to leave her like this. But she eventually will be going into the chunky aeroid mix. And the next one I wanted to show you guys is my Philodendron Tamblo. Unfortunately, it was doing good up until, I don't know, maybe I noticed this a little over a week ago, where it just started to look real raggedy. It looked like it was dry, but by no means is it dry. And, you know, I hope, you know, it's not being overwatered, I don't think. You know, I try to make sure that their substrate is moist, not soaking wet, but just moist. I recently watered this again because it was dry. You know, hopefully it'll come back to life. I really don't like losing plants because I paid about $35 for this. So I'm trying to, you know, I hope it lives. And my next one is my Philodendron Mellochrysum. This came in the order from tropicalsplants.com, which I think they used to be called Equiflora. And it is doing well. You know, I was surprised that this is considered a medium. When I ordered a medium, I thought I was going to get something bigger than this because this is rather small, but according to them, this is a medium. I carefully put her back. I'm going to have to get some moss poles, and I need some more different pots and stuff for the plant. And the next one I'm going to show you guys. Hold on, I've got to move my plants around. I keep my greenhouse in my room, and it's next to my bed. And the one that I had issues with right here is my Amazon Sunset. Like I said, you know, it was in really bad condition from Ecuagenera on the second order when I purchased it. I did not think this plant was going to live, so I contacted Ecuagenera and I showed them pictures, and they offered to replace the plant. And they replaced it with the Queen Anthurium. But, you know, it's been hanging on. It's in a little bit of perlite and sphagnum moss that I keep moist. And for now, I'm just going to keep her like this until she gets a little bit more stronger. But she's trying to hang in there. These plants are definitely trying to hang in there, and I'm so proud of them. I'm going to put them back in here like this. I know I'm starting to run out of room in this little greenhouse. Ooh, I dropped one of my plants. Shit. And my other plant that I had recently bought was my Anthurium clearnervium. This is one of my favorite plants. I really love this plant. This leaf hardened up because if you watch my last video of the unboxing that I did with Ecuagenera USA, I got the clearnervium and I got the Genevivum, and it had an inflorescence when it came, and that had died, and now a new inflorescence is starting to grow, so I'm very happy about that. They gave me a decent plant, so I was really happy about that, and it seems to be doing well. So I'm going to put her back. And the next plant I want to show you guys over here would be my serpens. And it's doing very well. The only reason why I'm not taking it out is because I have it propped up. And it's like a little hanging bucket. And the other one I wanted to show you guys, there's another one here I wanted to show you. Oh yes, I know this has not been in any of my other previous videos, but I ordered this plant off of Etsy. It was supposed to be a baby clearnervium, but it does not look very much like a clearnervium. Like, if you compare it to the one right there, you know, this, aside from a little bit with the heart-shaped leaf, it does not look like a clearnervium. So I actually don't know what this Anthurium is. Okay, thank you for watching my channel. I'm gonna be doing another unboxing very soon. I placed an order recently with Ecuagenera, and they sent me an email saying the next time they're sending their orders out to the United States would be January 11th. And I'm kind of disappointed because it's gonna be like a month, a little bit over a month since I placed the order. But I guess the reason why they are doing it is because it's around the Christmas holiday, and then UPS and FedEx and the mail, it's going to be a lot of delays and late deliveries, and they want to make sure that the plants come to you in good condition. They don't want to just send it out and it be delayed over a week and you open your box and it's nothing but dead plants. So I actually respect them on that. Yes, I placed another order with them, and I placed another order with another site, but you're just gonna have to stay tuned to my channel to see the unboxings. And if you like my videos and you like my content, please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button and give me a like. Thank you very much, and have a blessed day.